Dear colleagues, let me start my topic with a small to-dos how the Vladimir Putin was removing the war chiefs in the Russian troops. This is a story have a connection with the certainly with the so-called with the Ukraine invasion. So the and here due to the most efforts, the Russian Defense Office had have in Ukraine. Not only the Russian president want to up significance of this is a share, there's a military structure in the Russian Federation. So is the can mean the Russian forces suppose to continue war actions in Ukraine during the 2 year as minimum. So the first part of my topic will be, as I promised, to comment how the according to the publication, the Wall Street Journal, which thanks to send me by the press release about the GDP United States of America last year and the first quarter of this year. So the when I submitted this data in my tweet in my website, my personal website. I had advanced the last idea, as I think the dilettantes to the connect the Ukraine help of United States of America, who sure is one of the leader of the help to the Ukraine, and the dynamics of the GDP in the United States of America. So this is a dilettante's idea. Have closed mind, brain, his mind into the Ukraine story. So the we must have ideas and to think more widest, expand our mind. So the but let's to see the picture. So certainly at first let's attention the first quarter of the this year. This is directions of the authors of this illustration for the directions to the study. This is the picture. Due to the first quarter of the 23 have not the end. So this is that as a forecast, but the author to publish this is a forecast due to the show. I think during the three quarter after the quarter will be the GDP in the United States is falling. But let's to see, this is a fact. The three quarter, three last quarter, the data of the GDP United States of America quarter to quarter has a trend to the fall. But what certainly I have in my mind the symbolic and not symbolic. But right now we is seeing the illustration. But illustration have a psychological moment. But let's to see the fact. The in comparison to quarter for the during 1 year, let's to see the quarter of the 22 and let's compare the first quarter of the 23. The differences the difference can be see may to see minor to see without eyes man, not only economists. We see that the third quarter of the last year have a jump. The overcoming the trend. As I told one day some years ago, the third quarter usually United States of America have benefit in comparison to previously quarter. The second quarter maybe fell, but the third quarter must be jump data. So certainly this is a political situation which success used the Dems, and totally the in political shares Republicans could not to overcoming the trend of the political culture in the United States when the power of the President Democrat the nearest midterm had have win a victory the another party, Republicans Party. But right now Chuck Schumer and Kamala Harris have biggest benefits in the US sense. So the not only the right now we have a plus saldo in the GDP growth in the United States of America, and certainly maybe the second quarter will be as associations with the in comparison to the last year maybe fell down also the second quarter, but the third quarter will be jump data as previously year. So, but we must do the correlation, not with the Ukraine story, but will be better if we will correlation with the temp of the actions use fed. Oh Jesus! And the last of the first part of my topic, before the second part, I'd like to tell how the Olaf Schultz claimed Westworld without delay begin supplies tanks, heavy weapon to the Ukraine. Jesus. The second part of my topic will be very interesting story how the British court in London named punishment the guardman British embassies in the Berlin, British citizen David Bluntlanton Smith, the prison term 13th year and 2 months. So this is a very interesting story to that very rarely usual how the own citizens have give for the money to the Russian and other enemy sides secret and confidential information. So the simply God, maybe such a cannot be just informal, but he studied studied surface of the table desk, embassy workers, and took pictures the rooms and corridors of the embassies, and pictures plan of the embassies, and all of people who arrived in the to the embassies, UK embassies in Berlin. This is a personal. Certainly, there is important the personal data, and certainly the Russian intelligence, which have a chief Sergei Narishkin. I don't know why Vladimir Putin have not interest to the name. This is man, former chairman of the State Duma, Russian State Duma, to the next position in the general shares, in general upstairs. So the all secret service, I must tell, very interesting the character, the work of the embassies, especially with the working with the secret documents and not only personal data for all who have a contact with diplomatic workers and others. So the embassy buildings have a secret object, the same, and usually the biggest, largest politicians often use the embassies, embassy buildings, embassy office in the abroad as a hotel for during the arriving time in the those or not those countries. So in particular, this is betray, according to the UK intelligence, MI5, had a mistake when he found the private letter. Those time ministers of the trade minister, foreign trade minister Liz Truss, in the to the Prime Minister Prime Minister Her Majesty Boris Johnson. So this is information allowed to the counterintelligence services in the Germany and the UK organizing the studied this is gunman during 3 years. This is a man studied all embassies, UK ambassador buildings, and all coming people, and sent to the Russian secret services. As said, the gentleman, you have money in the court. You have money for the betray. And certainly, and the last I'd like to tell about another problem. We have this is when the still state and secret data. We must do the have a separated who do this action. So the Paul Whelan, which the FSB blamed with the spy activities in the territory of the Russian Federation, was the citizen of the another country, but David Smith, the own citizen. So this is a different situation, and I think must be separate who in the criminal court of every state for the separate who betray, who a spy. So by the Russian law, criminal law, Paul Whelan, this is a spy, not betray. But by the Russian, so those Russian court, criminal code, David Smith, this is betray, not spy, not enemy intelligence. Meanwhile, this is as a joke. David Smith, by the Russian mentally, this is a hero. So this is the logic of the intelligence fight against each other. And certainly, I am attention about the total and the conclusion. So the activity of the spyman and activity of betray must be in the criminal court. Differences estimate. But so certainly the justice specialist expert must be study these questions. So, and I must do it's need to the accent this is steal secrets and betray. This is differences. This is differences in the moral of the humanity, in the humanity culture. And the last topic of today, the Czech Republic will going to the give services for the remote and reconstructions with heavy techniques in the Ukraine. So I think the all destroyed tanks and another West vehicles will be evacuated into Poland and Czech Republic, and these countries will be reconstructed. This is a heavy weapon. So thank you. Bye.